Welcome back to the channel, guys. Pat at Card Scale Dreams. I hope everybody's doing alright. This is my first day off, so I just want to thank everybody for the support over the last couple of videos. This will be my entry into Paul at Left Coast Model Car Builds, his group build. So I'll provide a link to his video explaining what the group build is about. So you can look for that in the description. If you're interested in joining, I'll try and explain what the rules are. So from my understanding, it's taking a build that I built when I first got into the hobby and, make it better. Kind of showing some progression in my level of skill, and just take, as he said, take it to the next level. So that's kind of what I'm gonna try and do this one. And then also he was asking what inspired, or how did I get into the hobby. So I'll just answer that first. Obviously, I was into models when I was a little guy. Did that kind of thing when I was in my early teens, and like most guys, I think, would discover girls and then lose interest and start a family and all that stuff, and then come back into the hobby as an adult. And that's kind of where I am too. So I came back into the hobby in around 2000. So back then we didn't have like cell phones and all that. It was all computer stuff. So I was living in Vancouver, and I'll get back to the computer stuff, but living in Vancouver, and I went to a model shop, seen the model shop, was like, oh cool, check it out. I used to build models, went in, bought a model, and then I started looking online for little tips and stuff like that as I was building this model. So kind of what inspired me to really get back into it was I seen this website. It was briansmodelcars.com, BMC we called it. So I joined, and there was tons of like tutorials and lots of great builders, and so I just did a lot of reading, checking out the tutorials, learning about polishing and all that kind of stuff, and wiring and all sorts of stuff, and really hooked me in. So that website ended up closed down in like 2012, I think, something like that. But yeah, that was really hooked me into the detail side of things. And then I went to a show, and then I realized how bad my paint was. So you can see here, tons of orange peel on this. Just had no idea how to paint. So obviously I'd put some custom Ayoshima rims on it. I mean, the model doesn't look bad if you're a few feet away. It looks actually pretty good, but once you get up close, you see the orange peel, you see all the glue, you see the way oversized pipes. Yeah, it's not a terrible build, but I certainly know I could do a heck of a lot better today. So I even put some mesh in there. You can see the glue. Wasn't very careful. I was probably using the old tester's glue back then. So I made the sock first time I did wiring. So I built the drag version in this kit, kind of in between. Couldn't even fit the air cleaner on because I didn't think of that. So I didn't have a lot of like planning into it. Otherwise I would have known maybe I should cut the hood out. Then I used this photo etch here. It's actually for a 69, but I made it fit in there. So you can, obviously I didn't black wash or do the panel lines. The decal goes right over top of the door jambs. Obviously I didn't use any microsol or decal set. So yeah, I think that'll be fun, rebuilding this, or sorry, not rebuilding, but kind of a take two on this kit. So I do have another one of these. I'll just move the angle up a bit here. So this is the kit. Similar one that I think it's just, I had two of these. This is the 2005 release. So everything's in there. I got the decal somewhere in my decal drawer. So it hasn't been started. Everything's in there. And yeah. So there's that. Should be fun recreating this one. So I want to thank Paul for putting this on. I think it's a really interesting group build, because I mean, how many times have I looked at this and thought to myself, oh, I wish I could have done this, or I want to try this kit again and see what I could do nowadays. So that's Paul's group build, and I'm gonna do that exact thing. So I hope everyone's having a good week. My weekend just started, so probably see maybe one or two videos more of me in the next couple days, and hope, like I said, hope everyone's having a good week, and talk to y'all soon. Thank you very much.